Welcome to the Vegas Insider channel here on YouTube as we take a look at Thursday Night Football for Week 3. It's the Miami Dolphins heading north to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars in a Sunshine State battle. Kevin Rogers and Holden Kushner with you. Last week, Holden was not with us in the Thursday night pick. I had the Browns. Unfortunately, they did not cover as the Bengals got the backdoor cover in the end. So we'll try to pick some winners for you this week, and we're both going to focus on the total for this game, Holden. Jacksonville opened as a pick-em. Now that number up to 2.5 against Miami. And the Jags coming off that tough loss to Tennessee last week. They dug themselves a big hole, came back, but then the Titans kicked the last-second field goal. The Dolphins at 0-2 after losing to the two top teams in the AFC East, the Patriots and the Bills. So now they will try to get their first win of the season. But what are your thoughts going into this game, Holden, with the total?
Well, the total here, let me just start with this. I went into this game thinking that I was going to take the Jaguars money line. And then I started thinking, why would I ever have faith in the Jaguars, even though they're playing the Dolphins? But let's face it here. Okay, so we have a Jacksonville offense, and you and I are both looking at this the same way. We have a Jacksonville offense, which actually has been pretty good. I mean, they were down 30-17 to the Titans. They came back. My concern is with DJ Chark right now. If he is not able to play, and I think he will play, but he has a chest injury, that's really going to dampen this offense's outlook. On the other side, I mean, the defense for the Dolphins, you know this, they allowed 417 passing yards to Josh Allen, 524 overall. So normally you'd go into this and say, oh boy, I kind of like the over in this, but I don't see where both teams are going to generate enough consistent offense for them both to hit their targets here. So Laviska Shenault, terrific. Tyler Eifert, terrific. I'm glad you're back in the mix here. But the Jacksonville side, I mean, are we really buying into them, K-Raj, in a neutral game script? If they're not down by 13, that they're just going to throw it the whole time? I'm not buying into that, and that's why I think I'm leaning under here, at least from the Jacksonville side.
And this game, Holden, opened at 45 as the total, and it's up to 47.5. And you know, you mentioned this last week in one of the videos about recency bias, something that everyone is guilty of in the NFL. But you look at the 3 primetime games in week 2 last week. Browns-Bengals easily sails over the total. Patriots-Seahawks goes over the total. And Saints-Raiders on Monday night goes over the total. So everyone's thinking, wow, a lot of points in these primetime games. But really now, you know, are you going the other way with this where the Dolphins defense, yeah, they were shredded by Josh Allen last week. But Gardner Minshew, he's been good as far as efficient, but is he going to put up 400 yards against this Dolphins team? I don't think that's the case. Also, just one note from last year, Jacksonville in a rare favorite role, they were 3-1 to the under last season when they were a favorite. So this is a team now flipped around that do they take the lead? Do they try to run clock? The Dolphins offensively, here's the issue. When you look at the Jags against the Colts in week 1, Phillip Rivers threw a couple picks. Ryan Fitzpatrick, you know, is good for a couple interceptions. But at the same time, as long as you don't give Jacksonville a short field, I think you could keep this game under the total. And both Holden and I are on the under 47.5 in this game. I mean, honestly, Holden, the side's a coin flip in this one.
No, it is. And I just want to add a couple things here. First, and you know the Dolphins is probably as well, if not better than anybody. They got 2 rookies on that offensive line. You saw them, right? I mean, they can't protect Fitzpatrick. They can't run the football, with all due respect to Myles Gaskin. You know, they do have a superstar in Gesicki. That's nice to see. You know, he's emerging. On the other side, look at what Jacksonville did to Derrick Henry. They shut him down. Sure, maybe it's early season Derrick Henry. They still shut him down. And their rookie corner, C.J. Henderson, listen, they miss Jalen Ramsey, all those guys. But Henderson, 39% forced incompletion. So I think the Jags defense probably going to be a nice little play here. Under is my pick too.
So as we take a look back at our pick for week 3, the Thursday night game between Jacksonville and Miami, both Holden and I on the under of 47.5. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel here at Vegas Insider. We'll also be back later in the week for Sunday night picks, Packers Saints, pretty good game in New Orleans. Also, we'll have our contest selections as well, as we went 3-2 last week, and Holden went 2-0 in his picks. So I'll give him that credit right there. And also, We won with our consensus pick on the Ravens. For Holden Kushner, I'm Kevin
That was
Rogers.
my victory dance.
That is your victory dance. You get that once in a while. Only when you get a 3-0, you can do the victory dance.
Okay, 2-0 is not good enough. But what if I don't get 3 picks? How am I going to do it? No, I get it.
You're going to have to just save that for another time.
We'll do it then.
For Holden Kushner, I'm Kevin Rogers. Thanks for watching, and best of luck with your bets.